What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today, as you've seen in the title, I will be going through the process of making one of my glitter shirts. Now, this process applies to any shirt, pretty much any type of fabric. All you need to make sure is that you have a t-shirt pattern. It's pretty simple, it's very straightforward, but I know it could be tricky when it comes to certain areas. But if you're new, welcome to the channel. My name is Lewis. I make clothes and I do appreciate all you guys watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, useful, or send this to anybody that you think this will help. I'll stop rambling and get to the video. See you guys in the next one. Peace. So right now I'm just folding everything in half. The pattern does require me to cut everything on fold, like the back panel, the front panel, not the sleeves or the collar. So those are the two pieces that take up the most fabric. So I'm trying to, reduce the surface area of what I'm cutting so I can at least save some fabric for, the sleeves and all that other stuff. So yeah. But you guys see me do this process a million times. I'm putting down my sewing weight and I'm cutting directly on the fabric due to the fact that I'm tired of tracing everything out, then taking it to the table. That just takes up too much time. So here is the front panel that I did first, and I'm showing you guys what that looks like after you cut it on fold. And then after you do that, you want to mark your front panel, your back panel. That's pretty much it. So you don't really have to do anything special with the sleeves. So here I'm marking the front panel and the back panel. But here is the pattern. I wanted to show you guys what the pattern looks like. Front panel, back panel, the neckline, and then the sleeve. So this is a very simple pattern, only 4 pieces, and it's very easy. So yeah. So right now I'm about to get ready to cut out the pieces for the neckline and the sleeves. So here I'm using a, what is this? Knit fabric, a jersey knit fabric. The t-shirt pattern that I have does come with the neckline measurement, so that makes it easy. But for the sleeves, I actually ended up making it, I think, a little more difficult than it needed to be. But I got the most accurate result by doing it this way that I'm going to show you guys in this video. So for the sleeve, I guess hems, I guess that's not really what it's called, but we'll go with that. For that, to measure the fabric out for that, I'm just taking the neckline because I want it the same width. I want everything to be very symmetrical. So I'm taking the measurement or the pattern for the neckline and cutting it, well, measuring it directly at the ending point of the sleeve to get an accurate measurement for that. And I'm not sure what's going on with this audio. I'm sorry, guys. I tried multiple things. I don't know. But yeah. So for that ending point that I measure with the sleeve, I just take that to the fabric, cut that out, and making sure I end or cut off the excess from where I marked that point, as you can see me doing here. And after I cut the excess fabric off to make the sleeve cuffs, I'm going to use that first piece as a pattern to cut out the second piece so everything can be symmetrical and I don't have any one side is bigger. So I don't have any one side is bigger than the other side. So that's how I did the sleeves. Very difficult. Made it more harder than it needs to be. So yeah. But right here, I'm pinning everything along the shoulder seams and serging that together. And after that, it's now time to attach the sleeves to the t-shirt body. You guys see me do this in multiple videos. If you haven't, go watch my video where I did a crew neck. So right here, I'm just folding the sleeve in half to make sure I get a perfect center point to line up the seams on the shoulder seam and the what is this? The sleeve. So sounds difficult, but here I'm just cutting off a small mark to get that middle point so everything can line up perfectly. And here you can see the small notch. I actually cut it a little too big, but yeah. So after you do that, you want to take your front panel and your back panel and turn the what is this called again? I'm sorry. The sleeve, you want to put that right sides together and you want to line that mark that you just made and you want to use it as a center point, and you want to pin all along the sleeve and the body of the t-shirt. After that, you want to serge everything up pretty much. For the most part, you're pretty much halfway done. The body part is the easiest part. You just want to pin up the sides, starting at the under armpit, and then the bottom, and then the top of the sleeve, so you can get everything as even as possible. And then you want to serge or zigzag stitch all along this line that I'm showing you here. So after you do that, you want to prepare your neckline and your sleeve cuffs by pressing everything out flat and then folding it in half and then doing a straight stitch all along the edge of the fabric. So after you do that, you want to trim the excess fabric off, and then you want to fold it in half with the wrong sides touching each other the long way. And then you want to press that down. You want to make sure everything is flat as possible, because I promise you that will make everything so much easier in the end. So now after that, you want to take your shirt right side out, turn it right side out, and then you want to take your neckband and you want to find your two middle points. So you want to fold it in half and you want to clip the ends. Same thing we did for the sleeve. You want to do that here, finding each middle point so you can have a perfect neckband. This will help you in the end, so it makes sure that everything is lined up. As you can see, that small notch, you want to do that for two sides, the front and the back. But here I'm using the back seam of the neckband as one of the middle points. So once you find your middle points, you just want to pin everything along the neckline. And then you want to do the same exact process for the sleeve cuffs. And after you do all that, everything is pinned up. You want to just serge or zigzag stitch that together. And then after you do that, it should look like this. And then you want to also go back and do a top stitch along the edge of the t-shirt. So yeah, and after that you will be done. You do want to hem the bottom though too. So yeah. Here's the final t-shirt, guys. Um, it's not as sparkly because the shade is in the house, but here's the final t-shirt, and I guess I'll try it on. I clipped all the ends and everything, so this is for a customer, so I don't want to mess it up. But yeah, this is how it is. So yeah, this is the final t-shirt. I actually ended up hemming the bottom. So I hemmed the bottom and I did everything. The neckline came out perfectly. The sleeves came out perfectly. And yeah, everything looks amazing. Here's a full 360. So yeah, that's the end of the video. So if you guys haven't liked, shared, subscribed, do all that now. I appreciate you guys for all the love and support. But yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.